This is a crocodile. Hi, brave friends. Let's meet the crocodile. A strong with a big mouth and sharp teeth. The crocodile lives in rivers, lakes, and swamps in countries like Australia, Egypt, and India. It eats fish, birds, and animals that come close to the water. The crocodile can live about 70 years and loves swimming quietly before moving fast to catch food. Isn't the crocodile an amazing and powerful creature of the wild? This is a ladybug. Hello, tiny explorers. The ladybug is a small insect with a round body and bright red wings covered in black spots. You can find ladybug in gardens, parks, and forests all over the world. A ladybug enjoys eating aphids, tiny bugs, and sometimes plants. They usually live about 1 to 2 years. Ladybug love flying from leaf to leaf, resting in sunny places, and helping plants grow healthier. They are colorful, helpful, and super cute little friends. This is a axolotl. Hi, curious friends. Let's meet the axolotl, a super cute animal sometimes called the Mexican walking fish. The axolotl lives in lakes near Mexico City, especially Lake Xochimilco. This little creature eats worms, insects, and small fish. An axolotl can live about 10 to 15 years and loves to stay underwater all its life. Did you know the axolotl can regrow legs, tail, and even parts of its body? That makes the axolotl really Bundle up! It's time to meet the snow giant, the polar bear! Polar bears live in the icy Arctic areas of countries like Canada, Norway, and Russia. A polar bear loves to eat seals and fish. Most polar bears live around 20 to 25 years. A polar bear enjoys swimming in cold water, walking on ice, and resting in the snow. With thick white fur and big paws, the polar bear is the king of the frozen land. This is a narwhal. Hey, little explorers. Say hello to the narwhal, a special whale with a long spiral tusk like a unicorn horn. The narwhal lives in the cold Arctic waters near Canada, Greenland, and Russia. It eats fish, squid, and shrimp while diving deep under the ice. The narwhal can live up to 50 years and enjoy swimming in groups called pods. Isn't the narwhal an incredible and magical sea animal? This is a green sea turtle. Hi, ocean explorers. The green sea turtle is a gentle marine reptile with a smooth shell and strong flippers. You can find green sea turtle in tropical and subtropical seas around the world, especially near coral reefs and sandy beaches. A green sea turtle enjoys eating seagrass and algae. They can live more than 70 years. Green sea turtle love swimming long distances, resting on beaches, and gliding peacefully underwater. They are calm, ancient, and one of the most special ocean animals. This is a sheep. Hi, little farmers. Let's meet the sheep, a fluffy animal that people raise all around the world, from Australia and New Zealand to the USA and England. The sheep loves to eat grass, leaves, and hay. A sheep can live about 10 to 12 years and enjoy staying in groups called flocks. Did you know the sheep gives us warm wool for clothes and blankets? That makes the sheep very helpful to people. This is a Stegosaurus, Fellow dino explorers, meet the Stegosaurus, a big plant-eating dinosaur with tall plates on its back and a spiky tail. The Stegosaurus lived about 150 million years ago in places that are now the USA and Europe. It enjoyed eating ferns, cycads, and other plants. A Stegosaurus could live around 20 to 30 years. These dinosaurs loved moving slowly in herds and using their tails for protection. This is a sea snail. Hey, little ocean friends. The sea snail is a small animal that carries a hard shell on its back. You can find a sea snail in oceans near countries like Australia, Thailand, and the United States. This sea snail eats algae, plants, and tiny particles from the seafloor. A sea snail can live about 2 to 10 years. It moves slowly, but enjoys crawling around rocks and corals. Kids remember the sea snail because it looks cute, shiny, and always carries its little home. Swim to the waves and meet the gentle sea turtle. Sea turtles live in warm oceans near countries like Indonesia, Mexico, and Australia. A sea turtle eats jellyfish, seaweed, and tiny creatures in the water. It can live up to 80 years. These turtles love swimming long distances and resting on sandy beaches. Can you say sea turtle? Awesome! Sea turtles are calm, graceful, and super special. This is a spider. Hi there, friends. The spider is a tiny creature that lives almost everywhere in the world. A spider makes webs in houses, gardens, forests, and caves. This spider eats insects like flies and mosquitoes. Spiders can live 1 to 3 years. The spider is very patient, waiting quietly in its web to catch food. This is a stingray. Hi, ocean friends. Meet the graceful stingray, a flat sea animal with wide fins that look like wings. The stingray lives in warm oceans around the world, near countries like Australia, Mexico, and Thailand. It enjoys eating clams, shrimp, and small fish from the seafloor. A stingray can live about 15 to 25 years. This is a hyena. Hello, wild friends. Today we meet the hyena, a clever animal that looks a bit like a dog, but is very different. The hyena lives in grasslands and savannas in countries like Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa. It eats meat, often hunting in groups or sometimes finding leftovers from other animals. The hyena can live about 20 years and loves staying with its clan. Isn't the hyena a smart and powerful animal of the wild? This is a pig. Let's meet a chubby farm buddy, the pig. The pig can be found on farms all over the world, from Asia to Europe and America. It loves to eat fruits, vegetables, grains, and sometimes even leftovers. A pig can live about 15 to 20 years if cared for well. People raise them for meat, but they are also very smart animals. The pig enjoys rolling in mud to stay cool, playing with friends, and exploring with its curious nose. This is a triceratops. Hi, dinosaur fans. Meet the triceratops, a giant plant-eating dinosaur with 3 sharp horns on its face. The triceratops lived about 68 million years ago in what is now North America. It enjoyed eating ferns, palms, and other green plants. A triceratops could live around 20 to 30 years. These dinosaurs loved moving in groups for protection and using their horns to defend themselves. The triceratops is strong, cool, and one of the most famous dinosaurs in history.